Hey friends, this is Abby, and I am committed to providing you with doses of motivation and positivity through 90 seconds in the Word. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and happy first day of November. By God's grace, He's brought us through 10 months in the year 2023. So let us continue to hold on to our faith and to profess our faith for His faithfulness in what will happen in November and December. So I gave a little bit of hints there. Our theme for the month of November is going to be faith and faithfulness, that we walk in God's faith, believing for God's faithfulness. And we're really going to do a couple of different things this time around, because I really want you to start journaling. And for the next 30 days, I want you to write down and to be very clear about what it is that you're believing God for. I don't want anything vague. So if you say, I want a financial breakthrough, well, what does a financial breakthrough look like? Does it mean a new job that pays more money? Does it mean an additional job? Does it mean that if you have a business, the revenues double? Like, what specifically does that mean? If you're looking for growth and improvement and healing in a relationship, whether it's a spouse, a partner, a family member, a parent, well, what does that specifically look like? Right? And I'm going to be doing the same thing. So let's be specific what we're holding on to faith in God for. Right? So faith and faithfulness all month. That's what we're going to be talking about, right? So I'll start off with today's verse, which is very familiar and probably one of the most popular verses when we talk about faith. And that comes from Hebrews 11:1. And it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So we see the hope in looking ahead and looking forward and believing, but more importantly, believing when there's no evidence. If I say, okay, after I get off of this video, I'm going to go into my car and I'm going to drive to work. Now I could think about, well, what could happen on the way to work, or whether I could be slowed down in traffic, or there could be an accident. I mean, there could be a whole lot of things, but it doesn't take a whole lot of faith. I mean, the car is already in my garage. The keys are in my purse. There's gas in the tank. All I got to do is get in the car. So there's not a whole lot of faith, because it's something that I know exists, something that I've done before, and something that there's clear evidence for. But what we're going to be walking in for the month of November is in those things that there's no evidence for. There's no indication. There's not even a sign, right? Now, what I will tell you is that when you walk strongly in your faith with God, that even when the evidence is not there, He gets messages to you. He uses other people to talk to you. He gives confirmation through other people, through a sermon, through you're driving and you see a word or you hear a statement. So He certainly can get confirmation to you, but unless it comes squarely into your life, there's no evidence of it. That's what I want us to walk in. For those things that if you said it out loud to other people, they'd be like, oh, well, you're crazy. There's no way that can happen. Let's trust God at His word. Let's give Him His word back to us. And His word tells us that one of the definitions of faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So I want today for you to start to write down in all areas of your life, physical, financial, mental, emotional, and spiritual. What is it that you're walking in faith with God for? And be specific. Don't give Him vague. We put out vague, we get back vague. Be very specific, because you want to be able to go back and to reflect and to know that God has answered the prayers. So if it's vague, how do you know if the prayers have been answered? All right. So let's walk in faith starting from today. What is it that you know that you're believing for, and that you're going to trust that by November 30th is going to manifest, that right now, today, November 1st, there's no evidence of? Stay encouraged, friends. We can do this.